I'm Amanda, and this is my testimony. 8 years ago, me and my husband had tried to have kids, and we were struggling with that. And 2 years afterwards, we got pregnant for the first time, and between 10 to 16 weeks later, I had miscarried, and they were twins. Another 2 years after that, we got pregnant a second time, and that didn't even make it 6 weeks. I was actually kind of drawing away a little bit, only because I just kind of felt like I was robbed of the one thing that I wanted the most. And actually, Emily's prayer helped me a lot. She prayed Jeremiah 29:11 over me, and that brought me through, because it's for I know the plans that I have for you, says the Lord. And you know what, there's got to be a plan. There's no way that I'm going through all this hurt and pain and discouragement if there wasn't a plan for it. And I felt like those 2 miscarriages actually helped me draw closer to God and give me the strength that I need to take care of my daughter. And I needed that strength, because there were so many times that people told me, there's no way I can do what you're doing with your daughter. There's no way I could go through that. See my kid in a hospital for 7 months and wondering, are they even going to make it? Being told that they won't make it a week. And I felt like if I didn't draw closer to God during those times and trusting in Him, that I wouldn't be able to have kids, or even wonder if my daughter will make it. If I didn't have those moments holding on to God, then I don't think I would have been able to go through it. So finally, 3 months later, we got pregnant with my daughter, and she was born 3 months early. She had tried to come 2 weeks before that, and if she did, she wouldn't be here right now, because that would be too early. She was born and weighed 1 pound 5 ounces. And Loma Linda, the hospital that she was at, didn't even think she'd make it a week, and she's 4 years old now. During that time, we had a lot of depressing moments and bad news almost every week. And me and my husband, we had our hard moments, but we prayed and we confessed our concerns and worries to God, and He gave us strength and filled us with the joy of the Lord. And then during the 7 months my daughter was in the hospital, we started to realize why we were there. We were able to pray over other babies and meet families that were going through struggles too, and just help them out and pray over them. And it was just revealing to us just God's miracles all over the hospital and in our daughter. And also, every time the doctor would tell us bad news about our daughter, we would send out prayer requests, and with the prayers of everyone, we would just see God's miracles working through her. For example, she had grade 4 brain bleed, which is the worst brain bleed you can have, and they were talking about doing surgery to release all the pressure that the blood was putting on her brain. And they did a head ultrasound on her and came to us and said, it's gone. And we're like, what do you mean it's gone? And they said the blood just reabsorbed into her body, which is unusual. It's like it was never there. There's evidence that she had brain bleeds, but there's nothing else there. And we were just so amazed. And some of the other things they would say was she would never walk, she would never talk, she would never go to school, but she is, over the time, just overcoming those obstacles. That she does walk, she does go to school, she's starting to talk, and it's just amazing that through all of this, God just filled us with so much joy, and He was our strength through it all, and she's just overcoming everything, and we're just so excited to see what God has in store for her. And so grateful that we get to go through this and just see God's hand over everything. My name is Amanda, and this is my testimony.
No.